There's a little technique that can really help us achieve our goals. Doesn't matter whether they're business goals or personal goals, and I'm going to share it with you today. Hi there, my name is Peter Thomson. I'm the UK's most prolific information product creator, and over the last 27 years I've created over 100 audio programs, 100 video programs, various books, all sorts of subscription programs, and I've interviewed 172 successful people from different walks of life, and I've learned a lot from them. This is one idea that came from a combination of other ideas, and it's this. Let me tell you a story. Some years ago, while I was in Spain, my wife and I met some friends at a market, and we gave them our address to come and see us. I also sent them by email a map I'd created for them to make sure that they could get there easily. About 45 minutes after they were due to arrive, they hadn't, and so I phoned them to find out where they were, and they were at least 35 minutes in the wrong direction, which I couldn't understand because I'd given them such a detailed map. And then I realised once we'd seen them and talked about it, what the problem was with the map. I didn't think it was a problem, but they found it to be a problem. And it was this. I didn't put in any failure points. Or in other words, one of the roads I had to go to was a two-road option off an island. I'd made it very clear which one that they would take. Well, I thought so anyway. And I said that they would pass the local Mercadona, the supermarket, on their left-hand side. What I hadn't said, and maybe I could have said this, was if you pass the Mercadona on your right-hand side, you're on the wrong road. Because they were, and they did, and that's why they were 45 minutes late arriving. Not that that was a problem. So what you and I can do is we can look at our goals. We can decide at which point we need to measure, because without measurement, goals are really a problem. We just don't know whether we're on the right road there. And here's a little expression for you. Time and distance travelled compounds the effect of error. And so if we don't measure quickly enough, we find that the error has compounded by time and distance, and we're way off course in the same way that these friends of ours were. So here's my thoughts for you on this very simple but very powerful idea, is to take time to decide where the measurement points of failure are on your goals, so that if you've reached the failure point, then you decide to take a fresh look at the goal and say, is this something I still want to achieve? If it is, then it'd be worth having a look at the plan to say, will this plan take me in this direction? If not, we might need to look at the action. But adding failure points in is a really great idea. Here's an expression that goes with this. We can't go back and create a new beginning, but we can always start again now and create a new ending. I know this was short, I know it was simple, but I know it is just so powerful. So if you've got any questions or anything on it, just put them down there and I'll join in the conversation. And in the meantime, I wish you every success in all your adventures in life as you have freedom from anything that may have held you back, and freedom to be, do and have, always in that order. Be, do and have, whatever you set your heart and mind upon. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. Then click to watch the next video. Remember to visit our website at peterthomson.com and download your free copy of my latest book, How to Write Your Business Book in 5 days or less. Until next time, every success.